Today we're exploring one of Ontario's hidden hiking gems, Copeland Forest, located just north of Horseshoe Valley in Oro-Moraine Township, and about 20 minutes north of Barrie, Ontario. At first glance, it looks just like another beautiful forest, but this landscape has a fascinating history stretching back well over a century. From logging camps and early settlers to one of Ontario's premier recreation destinations, Copeland Forest has continually evolved while remaining one of the largest intact forests in southern Ontario. Copeland Forest covers roughly 4,400 acres and lies on the rolling hills of the Oro-Moraine, an area shaped by glaciers more than 10,000 years ago. Those glaciers left behind the ridges, valleys, wetlands, and sandy soils that make hiking here so interesting. Today, visitors can enjoy more than 80 kilometers of interconnected trails used year-round by hikers, mountain bikers, horseback riders, trail runners, snowshoers, and cross-country skiers. Interestingly, the name Copeland comes from the family that owned and managed the property for many years before it became Crown land. Volunteers from the Copeland Forest Friends Association help maintain these trails and improve signage, as well as protect the forest's ecology. Long before European settlement, these forests were and remain today part of the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Wendat, and Haudenosaunee peoples. The area is covered under Treaty 16 and the Williams Treaties. Indigenous peoples traveled through these forests for hunting, gathering, and seasonal travel for countless generations before modern roads or towns existed. It is crucial to respect this forest and any lands to help it be a place for all to enjoy in the future. Hunting and fishing are still ongoing activities within Copeland Forest, so it's important to be mindful of signage indicating as such.
Look at the leech. Here it comes.
Europeans settled in this area during the 1800s. Farming was difficult because of the rocky, hilly, and wet terrain, but the forest proved to be incredibly valuable. From the late 1800s into the 1970s, logging was the primary industry. Red and white pine, maple, beech, and other hardwoods supplied lumber for Ontario's growing communities. It's not difficult to notice old logging roads, albeit many are overgrown, but are unusually straight trail sections. Many of today's hiking trails follow routes first created for horses, wagons, and logging, and then later on logging equipment. The current trail we are following is an old logging road.
Oh my God. I want to go through there because of ticks, but okay.
So there's a rare find ahead in a moment. The flower is called the Showy Lady's Slipper, not the one we're currently looking at. It's a rare native North American orchid. It is the state flower of Minnesota and thrives in wet habitats like bogs, swamps, and damp woods.
Are these lady slippers?
These plants are slow growing, sometimes taking over 16 years to produce their first bloom, and can live for more than 50 years. It is illegal to pick or dig up these flowers in many areas, including Minnesota. As we know, we're in Ontario, Canada. One of the reasons Copeland Forest feels so wild today is because logging eventually came to an end. In 1975, the property was sold to the Ontario government, and in 1978, the province purchased and began managing the forest as Crown land. Since then, the emphasis has shifted away from timber production toward conservation, ecological protection, and outdoor recreation. The forest has matured naturally now that logging is no longer present, creating the old growth character visitors enjoy today.
I know of a great spot for him. Old stone wall. They're everywhere around here. There's another old foundation in here. Right to our left. Oh, it's all grown in. Oh my gosh. All right. This is where I'm gonna deposit the little froggy. See where he wants to go. Tons of water here. Not so close off the ledge. Find a different spot. Find some flatter terrain. This is a cool log they built to get over to the other trail, which we'll go there in a minute. Oh, well, actually, released him here. Hello, guy. Here you go. Nope. He just blends in so well. All right, little guy, have a great life. We're gonna go this way. Got a little stream on our right. Oh, look at this guy, the littlest. See him? Oh, it is humid in here. Oh, these little frogs are everywhere. Okay. Okay. There's another one. There's a lot of depressions like this in this forest. Oh, wonder if anybody knows what that's about. Was it used, was it a well? Was it a cold storage? Now this part of the trail abuts golf greens. Go that way, which we will not go because there might be golfers. And then up in there, we'll take the trail. No, it doesn't look to be anybody out this way at the moment. So, really nice golf greens there. I do believe it's Settlers Golf Course. Settlers Ghost Golf Course, excuse me. We can follow the golf course for a little bit, but I'm not taking that way today. More rock piles. Tons of rock piles out here.
Just one hike and you'll see the diversity that makes Copeland Forest so special. You'll find mature maple and beech forests, towering white pines, cedar swamps, wetlands, rocky ridges, and carpets of ferns and wildflowers depending on the season. There are plenty of white-tailed deer out here, as well as wild turkeys, coyotes, beavers, foxes, porcupines, and black bears, although black bears are rarely seen. This locale is a bird watcher's dream, as they may spot pileated woodpeckers, barred owls, and a wide variety of migratory songbirds. Okay, so we're back to where we dropped off our little froggy friend. I hope he has a wonderful life. Here we are, we're going to follow this trail, which has a lovely stream flowing down. If you're planning your first visit, it's a good idea to download an offline trail map like All Trails, which is what I use, or any type of GPS app before you arrive. What I love most about Copeland Forest is that it feels like stepping into another world. Even though you're only a short drive from Barrie and the busy Horseshoe Valley area, it's remarkably peaceful once you're beneath the forest canopy. You can feel civilization slip away while you become in awe of your surroundings. Whether you're here for the hiking, the wildlife, the mountain biking, or simply to enjoy a quiet walk among some of the southern Ontario's most beautiful forests, Copeland is one of those places that's worth visiting in every season.
Number 20. Where are we here? You are here. Anyway, I know where I am. I'm following the old loggers road. I thought there was no one else out here today. There are a few people in the parking lot. The parking lot could be packed and you would never come across anybody. But someone just passed me on their bike. So I'm not the only crazy person to come out and try and beat the heat and humidity with some exercise. One of the few old growth trees out here that's left. Hello. I want to get up some elevation here. So we're going to take a little offshoot off the Loggers Road. Let's pull in. There's another old growth tree. Yeah, they're amazing. Somebody cut that hose from that tree. It used to run right into the ground here. There's the rest of it. I don't know if you can see that on the ground. Can't stop for long because the mosquitoes are really bad. And I do have bug spray on, but they just really like me. Whew. I mean, I could take that way. Let's go this way. I'll go that way next time. Water level's gone down quite a bit. That beaver dam is fairly new. More apple trees. The deers love them. Looks like it's going to be a good year. Full. I only wish the trees could be pruned. This was the old postmaster's location. Now that remains is a concrete slab and some old posts. You can see an old hydro pole there. You get a lot of tree walking out here. I'm almost at the trailhead. Ooh, look at that sky. So that is where we started, down there. Where we just came out of. Back to the parking lot. No railway crossing sign. Kind of bummed out we missed the train. Oh, I have lots of videos on the train that passes through here. So if you are curious a little bit, check them out. I hope you enjoyed my hike. I'll catch you on the next one.